Neurolymphatic points are points that we can use to stimulate the flow of lymph in all the organs of the body. They also bring vitality and energy to all of our meridians. When you rub neurolymphatic points, you actually have to use a somewhat deeper pressure than you would for many of the other things we do in energy medicine. And some of the spots might be quite tender. When you work with people, try to find a balance. If something has a tenderness to it, that actually indicates that there's stagnation in that organ or that meridian and it needs work. But obviously you don't want to work so deeply that you hurt your clients. Now, you can also indicate to them that if they rub those points themselves and do homework, they will find, sometimes as quick as a couple of days, that the points become less and less tender, and that can be their indicator that they're actually improving the energetic health and the physical health of their organs, and that they've done a great job to improve their health. So we're going to practice the locations of them all over the front of the body. Most of the neurolymphatic points are on the front of the torso, and they're also down the legs. So we're going to do a little system, and kind of an easy way to practice them all. So the first neurolymphatics we're going to rub are a straight line down the torso, which is lung. And I'm just going to rub with some deep pressure in a straight line down my sternum. And this stimulates the lymph system of lung. Now I'm going to come back to the top and come out about an inch on each side. And I'm going to rub down in two lines there. These ones on the top are also lung meridian. But as I get to the lower portion, I'm stimulating the neurolymphatic points of gallbladder. Now I'm going to make a line across on both sides. I'm going to start at K27, and I'm going to continue to rub under the collarbone, and I'm going to hit stomach meridian and governing. And then when I get to the arm, I'm going to rub deeply in the seam where the arm meets the body, and that stimulates the lymph and energies of central. Then you're going to make a little claw with your hand, and you're going to put your thumb in the front of your deltoid and these four remaining fingers on the outside, and you're going to give that a nice rub, and both of those points relate to kidney meridian. Then we're going to do the other side. Again, starting at K27, moving along, hitting stomach, then governing, and then again when we get to the seam of the arm, we're stimulating and tonifying central vessel. Once again, we're going to make our claw and put the thumb in the anterior deltoid and the other fingers on the medial deltoid or side of the shoulder, and we're going to give that a nice squeeze. And that really gets energy moving in kidney. Now we're going to move to the lower part of the torso. There are neurolymphatic points that make little half moons under each side of the chest. So I'm going to rub there with some nice deep pressure. On the right side is liver, and on the left side is stomach. And that's easy to remember because actually the liver organ's on the right side and the stomach organ's on the left. Next, we're going to work underneath this kind of horseshoe shape underneath the rib cage, and that gets the energy moving in small intestine. The next little group, we're going to use our belly button as a landmark, come out an inch on each side, and we have a little area to each side of the belly button. So directly out from the belly button, we have bladder, go up an inch, and we stimulate triple warmer and the adrenal glands, and up an inch from that, and we have kidney. Now we're going to move a little bit lower. Right at the top of the pubic bone is a really great one for circulation sex, right on the top, and if you move to the corners, that stimulates bladder meridian neurolymphatics. Lastly, we're going to go down the inside and outside of the upper thigh. Now on the inside, the upper portion, it's another section for circulation sex, and as we get lower, it works another place where we can work the small intestine neurolymphatics. On the entire length of the outside of the thigh, works with large intestine. And you can actually do this both at the same time. So, on the outside, my hand is working large intestine. On the inside, circulation sex. And as I move lower, the outside is still large intestine, and the inside works with small intestine. And that is a quick and easy way to stimulate the lymph of all of the organs of your body and bring energy and vitality to all the meridians.